First of all, we would like to thank our esteemed professor who contributed to the organization of the conference and gave the opportunity to share our research. I am starting to presentation. Application augmented reality applications in early childhood education. Augmented reality applications were initially used in various fields such as news, military, health, travel, sport, advertising, and marketing. But in recent years, these technological applications have been widely used in education activities, have reached a certain level of maturity in educational environments, and their effects have been widely proven. It has been observed that the use of augmented reality applications in educational activities has significant effects of children's development areas. These practices included having fun time, motivation, attention, supports the development of problem solving, and responsibility. Despite these practices for the education of children of this age have been increasing in recent years, because augmented reality application attracts the attention of children in this period, give a sense of reality, embodied content, develop peer relationship, make information colorful visual, and offer a fun environment. That it ensures that children participate willing and focus on activities. The use of augmented reality technology in education stimulates the senses of young children, arouses their curiosity, draws their attention, and leads them to explore. Values augmented reality supported studies in supporting the development of children in early childhood period, and these studies and were important appears to provide effects. Purpose of research. Examination of research in early childhood education is important in determining the trends of experimental practice. In this direction, experimental studies were examined and grouped according to the skills they support. 1. Science activities. Studies have been conducted on the effectiveness of space and astronomy, magnetism, natural sciences related with the scope of science activities, as seen in the example. In early childhood education, teachers were also included in the program implemented on 36 children, 18 of whom were control and 18 of whom were experimental groups, who were studied in technology school in Spain in the 458 group. School is fully equipped with technology and has also created a team of ICT experienced teachers to improve the use of ICT in the classroom. Children have been using ICT in this school since the age of 3. A didactic unit around the topic of animals was developed by teachers for children, while the control group followed all the didactic activities defined in the didactic materials developed. Some augmented reality contents were provided in education to the experimental group. Results showed that the experimental group learned better and with one compared to the control group. 2. Language activity. Augmented reality applications help to create an effective learning environment by providing richer context as it supports learning from various channels through sound, pictures, writing, video and animation, and the development of language skills requires interaction. In particular, augmented reality technology is used in teach language skills in early childhood thanks to its interaction and communication features. Many studies based on augmented reality have been conducted to improve language skills in early childhood education. As seen in the example, 3. Therapy activities. Augmented reality can meet this requirement by providing the opportunity to interactive sequence into books and bring them to life. In order to improve children's reading skills, it is stated that the use of modern mobile technologies, especially augmented reality technology, contribute to examining the alphabet and understand how words are formed. Performing literary activities using the augmented reality application provides a fun learning environment for children. As seen in the example, Safar al-Jafar and Al-Yus included 42 children attending preschool education in their study to determine the effect of augmented reality applications on learning the English alphabet. In the study, the experimental group was presented with augmented reality animals alphabet flashcards and the augmented reality alphabet flashcards by showing the English initials of domestic predators, a three-dimensional letter with the sound of each animal and some animated movements. Alphabet teaching was provided to the control group through face-to-face training. As a result of the research, it was determined that the scores obtained from the English alphabet test differed in favor of the experimental group. 4. Math activity. In the fields of mathematics and geometry, there are mostly studies on spatial intelligence development and academic achievement, and the augmented application are it is seen in the literature that its usage is becoming widespread. The study compares the effect of augmented based visual manipulative to the bicycle manipulative to teach geometric speech to preschool children to innovate their spatial skills. Quasi-experimental research testing was used to answer the research questions. The context of the study is ranging from 70 to preschool children between 5 and 6, which is a state primary school in Turkey. The experimental group used tablet computers with augmented application as treatment, while the control group used bicycle manipulatives to perform similar activities during a 4-week application. Spatial ability tests were conducted namely pre-test and post-test. The results showed that there was a statistical significant difference in the spatial ability the scores of preschool children in favor of the experimental group. 5. Art activity. In the visual art learning, recorded audio-visual media in order to facilitate studied students to understand the material presented. Art learning requires high imagination to power into an interesting work of art. To augment reality media is very appropriate used in art learning because this media helps to develop the imagination through three-dimensional images. Applications for augmented reality supported art activities in early childhood education are limited. A case study was conducted in a typical kindergarten in Hong Kong with a class of 4 to 5 years old, and their class teacher, ICT teacher, as well as parent volunteers. A series of arts education activities using augmented reality was designed and implemented in the class, as seen in the example. Thus, it was observed that there were augmented supported applications for science, language, literature, math, and art in early childhood. This research shows that augmented applications can be used in early childhood education. However, it can be said that the applications for arts activities are limited. In line with the result, we recommend that augmented supported applications be included in other areas, especially in music and games for early childhood education. I apologize in advance for wording errors. We thank you.